Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to have a look at CRO, because I believe it's about to have a tear-up. Like a lot of altcoins are going to have a tear-up. I know we've already seen a tear-up. What was that video I made just on Saturday or Sunday? It was XRP is going to make it to $3 next week, and Bitcoin's going to make it back to 100k next week. And they didn't like that, did they? A lot of people didn't like that. What are you talking about? It's over. Can you not see the price has been going down since the day you made that video? Next week is not finished yet. Yeah, I know it's Thursday today, isn't it? It's Thursday, but next week, it's not gonna be the price that you said it was, because all I see is red. Well, you got to imagine, you got to be able to imagine the world beyond your own eyes. All right, you got to be able to see the signs of that. So that's what we're doing here with Crypto.com's crypto CRO, right? So CRO loves to tear it up in an alt season. It absolutely loves it. In fact, it's probably one of the more aggressive, powerful ones. Just have a look at this on the weekly. We see the last two alt seasons that took place year after year. So we had this one over here. So we came all the way down from basically 5 cents, peaked all the way up here at 18 cents. You're not going to complain with that. And then we had another one, even more aggressive, recently in the alt season that I told everybody was going to happen. And again, they didn't believe me. They didn't believe it, did they? Until they saw it with their face. Oh my God, he was right again. All those messages I keep leaving. What a fool I am. Yeah, so this is a lot like a good portion of the altcoins that I've seen. And I'm going to keep saying it. It's the altcoins that are generally the top to medium cap coins, the decent ones. And again, don't just think that, look on the top 100 or so and think that it's going to incorporate all of those. No, it's all about the charts, the way it relates to moving averages, momentum, all that sort of stuff. And it's not these, really rubbish, stinking meme coin type things. It is real coins, right? So I'm looking at this as a real opportunity, it's not an opportunity for me. I have the CRO card. I've had it for a couple of years, well, about 3 years now. So I have loads of CRO. Basically, everything I buy, absolutely everything I buy, I get CRO in cashback for. So, I would never need to really buy it. I have CRO coming out my ears. But if there was an opportunity to buy, it would have been a setup like this. And again, it's like many others. 20 moving average on the weekly with an incoming golden cross. It's not here yet, but it's incoming on a weekly. Incoming golden cross on a weekly on exponentials. And then you take yourself down to a daily. And what do we see? We see a pretty perfect, although a little wicky, retest of a golden cross, which again is exactly what you want. But on top of that, it's not just a blind golden cross, it's a golden cross with bullish divergence on the RSI. So it's almost like a perfect kind of scenario, really. You've got the higher term time frames being the weekly saying, yeah, I want to go up from here. You've got the daily saying this is the lowest you really want to go before it breaks down, and I'm giving you a clue that I don't think it's going to break down. If we do dig back down into it, it is an opportunity around 12.07 and also 11.5 cents. Yeah. Opportunity exists down there. But at the end of the day, you could see that again, because we do have a short signal that was generated back up here at 15 cents. So it's not completely out of the woods, but this is the problem I think a lot of people have with any kind of trading at all. Because you have to think, right, well, this means that, and that means this, so what does it mean? All I want is a dot that says buy and a dot that says sell, and I'm prepared to pay for an indicator for like $2,000 to get that. That's not going to work for you, I'm afraid. It doesn't work like that. So it's about balancing the odds. Crypto.com, or CRO basically, is just one in a million charts that seem to be doing the same thing. And I always say it, there's power in numbers, right? If you're going to get an alt season, you've got to see that at least the top caps, including Ethereum, wanting to do the same thing. So this chart, you can see it now, you see it for what it is, you recognize it, you'd be able to see it again, wouldn't you really, if you close your eyes and now open them again. This is Ethereum's chart, which is very similar, right? Golden cross, It was retested on the same day, wicked down into the simple moving average. We did have a bit of bullish divergence, more or less cancelled out, so it's not as good as CRO, but it's very similar. And we go to the weekly, what do we see? We see a wick down into this box of significance, but also the 20 moving average, and we're above it all, right? So again, it's not the same as CRO. It's similar. CRO is better, right? CRO has a better setup, but they're both doing the same thing. But CRO has more conviction, and of the two, CRO is more likely to have a bigger rally than Ethereum. Obviously, most things have a bigger rally than Ethereum at the moment. Doesn't mean it'll be like that forever, but at the moment that's the way it is. All we care about is that Ethereum actually starts to move back up from here and has printed its low from this area, from this $3,000-ish area, which has, again, 20 moving average on the weekly, 200 simple and exponential on the daily, and if we do dig down lower, it will be the top of the accumulation zone, which is 2,800, where all of the tops of the accumulation zone were put in before the breakout. So, yeah, Ethereum holding strong, okay? Ethereum holding strong, and the CRO looking really good. Now, thank you very much. There you go. I just wanted to put it to you. That is beautiful. I was saying, and I have been saying pretty much all of last year, if there was a coin out there that I had to liquidate my entire net worth for and become just a hodler of only one coin, it would have been XRP. And again, I was ridiculed. I was belittled on the internet. Very few believed my conviction. They couldn't understand how a chart that looked like this could possibly be a good investment. They thought I was crazy. They told me to buy the steaming poo coin. They told me to buy something else. They said I was foolish. But I wasn't, was I? There you go. Thank you very much. Right, I'll leave with you there. If you want to join the Patreon, link's in the description below. Other than that, Telegram as well, that's all there. The last thing you need to do is just have a nice day. Alright, thanks a lot. Take it easy.